Hi, my name is James Wilkin, and I'm the Industrial Design Manager here at Nectar Product Development. And today I will be answering some questions about industrial design.
How do you define industrial design?
So I have a two-part answer for this. Um, Industrial design, to me, is identifying a problem and taking the right steps to fix it. Usually that problem revolves around products that people purchase and use in their day-to-day life. Sometimes there's a need out there that users have that's not met by any product that exists. Sometimes there is a product that will meet the need but not very well. And sometimes there's actually a product out there that meets the needs pretty well, but it's not selling very well. And this could be for any variety of reasons. This could be because it doesn't look like the other products in the industry. It doesn't. It looks very unappealing to the end users. So there's ways to redesign and improve on that product to make the product great. So the second part to that question, to me, is understanding good design. And to me, good design is understanding people, understanding needs, and good storytelling.
How does industrial design benefit products and consumers?
If there's a need by users that's not being met by any product out there, and someone identifies that need and creates something that satisfies that need, in the end you'll have a happy customer. Someone who's happy that they're being heard, that their needs are being met, and ultimately their lives are better.
Can engineering create a product without ID?
It's certainly possible. It happens all the time. Engineers can solve problems. They can create a product that will work very well, can meet all the technical requirements, it will function properly, but it might not necessarily be the best experience for the user. So that's kind of what you have to watch out for.
Does ID ever occur after the initial stage of product development?
Yes, it happens all the time. Ideas usually involved all the way until to the end of the project, at least until the tools are cut that are actually making the parts.
What is your typical ID process?
If you get absorbed too much into the details too early in the project, you can kind of lose sight of the big picture. And there's certainly a time and place for the details, but that typically happens later. At the beginning, you really want to be thinking about the user and just making sure you're checking all the very important boxes.
How do you work with different departments, such as those at a multidisciplinary firm like Nectar?
We work together all the time. We brainstorm together, we bounce ideas off of one another. There are lots of meetings, lots of interactions. And one of the things that I found that's very important when working with different disciplines is that you really understand each other's values. You want to make sure that you really know what they're after, what you're after, and really try to understand. If there's something that they put a lot of value in but you don't, really try to understand that and really truly respect that. Because ultimately respect and is going to drive great teamwork. It's going to help you to compromise and come up with ultimately the best result.
What are the hesitations some companies may have about ID?
Some people don't see the need for it. They don't get it. They don't understand it. They think, these products just happen, or things come out great, without too much effort. There's a lot of behind the scenes work that we do that they'll never see. No one really understands the amount of work that goes into it. I would say what we try to do is just really show clients the amount of work that goes into it and what all's involved and what leads to good results. And to me, this is analogous to someone going to a restaurant or a hotel. If someone spends a little bit extra money and they go to a nice restaurant, they're going to get a better experience. The food's going to be better. The atmosphere's going to be better. They're going to be happier. They can technically go to McDonald's and get the exact same functional output You're going to have food, which is what your body needs, but that experience is going to be completely different. So that's the analogy that I typically draw.
What is your ideal project?
So I love working on projects that people are actually interacting with, products that people are holding in their hands, they're touching, maybe they're wearing. To me, that's very challenging. It's very satisfying, and you get great results. When you put the work in. I think that, to me, I less enjoy working on these static products, things like TVs or monitors that just get mounted on a wall or set on a display table and they just sit there. To me, that's not very challenging, and it's not very rewarding at the end of the day. Usually with these kind of products, there's some sort of form factor or brand aesthetic that you're trying to align with the company's values, and it's typically not as challenging and not as fun.